And we're live! Welcome once again to Quest and Quill, facing the frontier. This week's episode, Better Call Saul. I need to change the name of the episode on Twitch. I forgot to do that. I'm such an idiot. Anyway, in the last episode, we journeyed with the party as they reconvened at the ranch and made a plan to take on the PIG. And basically tried to talk Saul down from just using violence. And so Aslan found a magical herb, and they put the people to sleep. And well, actually, they put it in their food. My bad.
They put it in their
And
food.
now,
no one's gone to sleep yet.
And now, the party, except for Lula, sit in the tavern, waiting, plotting, planning their next move, with 2 rooms adjacent to the room of the PIG representatives that Saul hopes he's just poisoned.
Yeah, let's not forget that Saul also poisoned the old lady at the country club.
Yeah, I give
And
her
so
a teeny tiny dose of sleeping. It's just sleeping medicine.
It's just Dreamweave, guys.
It's just Dreamweave.
It's just Dreamweave. Exactly. And from there, was there anything I had to announce? Was there anything anyone had to announce? No. I think we will proceed with the party. Now convened at their rooms. A and B. If you guys would like to look at the map, you don't necessarily have to show anything. But your rooms are the first and second along the hall. Here. With John getting the slightly larger one.
Yeah.
They're room number 2 and 4 respectively. With the room that you guys are currently watching over being across the hall from you. Number 1.
Okay.
I believe I have a platter of food that I'm supposed to deliver.
2 instead.
I believe you delivered the platter of food through the door last time.
Did I?
And then you've since gone on to poison the old lady, and everyone had a conversation with her.
I thought I poisoned her first, and then I brought it up. Am I misremembering that?
I can't remember what order you did it in, but you might be right. I might be wrong.
Yeah, I think he poisoned her and took the food and was bringing it up, and that was where we stopped.
I think Saul's right. I think that was the sequence.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then they've received the food, and you two have since been shown to your rooms. And you notice that the old lady is asleep in the corner booth, seeming to have just sat down for a moment to rest her eyes, and is now snoring soundly.
All right, sounds good. I'm gonna go up to the room. That's great. It's doing exactly what it's supposed to. She's a teeny tiny dose. I give the big dose to the big guys upstairs, so they should be out like a light. I'm gonna head up.
It's your guys' rooms aren't upstairs. The upstairs rooms are, like the next floor. You guys are on floor 1.
Okay.
The tavern is very empty at the moment.
That's perfect. I'm gonna, before I head over there, I'm gonna go to the front door, and I'm gonna set up the closed sign
Mm-hmm.
and
I was
shut
about
the
to do
door
that.
and lock it.
I'll go to the back and I'll look for any other doors to make sure that it's locked as well, other than the front.
Okay.
John is just in his room, eyeing the PIG's rep's room door through his keyhole.
As you peek at the door, it sits there, still, closed, being a door.
Just standing there menacingly.
Standing there looking at you.
I guess Aslan will go and knock on the PIG's door.
Aslan stands up from whichever
my
room he's
God.
in. You guys can move your tokens as you see fit. to knock on the PIG's door. You all witness this.
So as Aslan goes and begins walking up to the door, John would telepathically ask him, "Aslan, what are you doing?"
Is this in time?
Yeah, I mean, he would see you going to the door and turn to face it. Then he would say that, or he would ask that.
I guess he would turn around and say out loud, "I'm scouting."
Then he answers, "They're not supposed to see us. Come in here." And then he goes and he creaks open his door and tries to gesture him inside.
Oh, okay. He'll go inside the room then.
How long would you guys like to wait?
Not too long. If the old lady's out, then they should be out as well, since they got the lion's share.
Yeah. How long did it take for the innkeep to get KO'd?
It was about maybe half an hour of waiting.
Wait, did the reps already come out and have breakfast?
No, I had to deliver it to them.
Room
Oh.
service.
Okay.
Saul delivered them room service.
So, since she's fallen asleep, I'm gonna press my ear to the door, see if I can hear them.
Okay. I'm assuming you're just going to go with your passive perception. You put your ear to the door, and you hear a low, sort of grunting noise. I don't know.
Yeah,
Wait, I have crisp
that's
ones. Is it
good.
being picked up?
It did.
No, it sounds good. Sounds
Yeah,
like they're
it does.
asleep.
DM, I forgot. I just want to ask one question. Are both representatives in one room, or are they in two separate rooms?
It appears
he's-
that they have room number 1.
Okay.
And would it be safe to say that I already have the keys to this room, or do I need to go look for it?
Yeah, you can lift them. They're on the sleeping woman. You don't even have to make a check. She's conked out.
All right, cool. So I'm gonna quietly take my keys out, unlock the door, creak the door open.
Okay. As we do that, has everyone rolled initiative? Because I forgot. I rolled a 17.
I rolled a 14.
Dare you.
12.
13.
Okay. Would someone please put that on the side?
Ooh.
Bugger. Why is my token not the right color? That sucks.
Lutendo, you need to roll initiative.
Okay, sorry.
I don't think Lula needs to roll initiative. Lula's not here.
Okay, never.
Well, when I do come in, regardless, I got a dirty 20.
Beautiful. Okay, fine. You can keep that. As Saul opens the door, I got a 17. So that puts me up second, right?
Yes.
Did someone put it on the side?
First, since Lula's not.
Perfect. As Saul opens the door, something lunges from the other side, and the hotel doors all open inwards, and whatever's on the other side lunges forward and slams against the door and seems to hold it in place.
Okay. Did I get a decent look at it, or is it?
Passive perception 15, you saw a large mass of brown fur move towards the door.
Okay, it's like a dog or. Okay.
You don't know.
Yeah, this is. I'm gonna look over at Havel, and I'm gonna say, think you could grab some beef or meat or something out of the kitchen?
You got it, Saul. I go downstairs to the kitchen. I'll grab some meat, and you know what? I'll just grab like a good 2 steaks and come back up, and I'll hand one to Saul.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
proceed, please.
I'm sorry?
Proceed, please.
Yeah, I'm going to try to reopen the door and toss the meat through the gap.
As you try and reopen the door, can I please have a strength check from you?
Oh, brother. Okay.
God.
You want to just give me the help action on that?
Yeah, I'll try to help you, even though I'm not.
Or maybe I should just help you.
Honestly,
I'm a
I'm
minus
not
one.
sure what you guys can do because it's it has advantage because it's a size larger than you,
Oh, shit. Okay.
and
Oh no, really? Okay.
and on top of that, it has a +5, and I rolled an 18. So
Yeah, I don't think there's anything.
please contest the strength check. Whoever wants to do it, please. Sorry,
Okay.
I just got excited about that because
I got a
never
12.
rolled good and it was so nice.
I got a 12.
Yeah, no. You try and pull the door, and as you try and push the door in, it was just aggressively slammed hard into the wall.
I'm gonna shout over to Aslan. Aslan, could you come over here, help me with this door? We got a critter.
I think I might have a better idea.
Let's hear it.
One DM, I forgot to tell you. I'm switching back. I'm going to put back Harold's clothing, and
Mhm.
Mr. Bigger Bottoms is done for the night.
Okay.
I get Aslan, and I tell everybody the game plan is that I could dimension door into the room. Aslan could get the jump on it. If Aslan could just wrestle the guy away, I'll just open the door.
Yeah, there's one of us could open the door if you do that.
Yeah, you know, like
Okay.
I'll dimension door it as with Aslan, and he'll engage the whatever that thing. I think I kind of know if it's big and
Okay.
into one of us.
Let's do that. I'll apply pressure to the door, leaned up against it, so I can basically hold my action to open the door and do whatever I need to do
Okay.
as soon as it lets up.
Okay.
I call over to Aslan, and it's like, "Big buddy, I need your help."
Okay.
And I was like, "You're gonna have to trust me on this. We're gonna be going inside. Something big is holding the. And I need you to deal with it, so I can open the door for Sal over here."
Okay.
All right, then I'm gonna look through the keyhole. Do I still see inside the keyhole or no?
The keyhole is
Yeah.
blocked by whatever this form is on the other side.
What if
Then
we?
I
Sorry.
got it.
What
I'm
if we?
I was. What you were saying, Saul?
Well, what if we sent instead of Aslan, since we're trying to be as quiet as we can? What if we sent John through with you, because he's got those I don't know. I get the sense whatever's over here is big and stupid, and that tends to be what John can pretty quickly put down quietly.
Okay.
So get it away from the door.
You guys hear telepathically. That sounds like a terrible idea. Putting me in a room with a big burly creature. I don't know if I like that plan.
Okay, I was going to do a round. So about at this point, there's a knock on the door. Lula, what would you like to say?
Knock at it, knock, knock. Guess who's here?
Oh my god.
The door is locked, so Lula was unable to get inside.
John will say, "I got her," and then he runs over to the front door to open it up for Lula and let her in. Gives her a wide smile and a hug. He says, "Lula, we were worried about you, but I always knew you'd make it back to us. Come on, we're about to bust into that room though, where the PIG representatives are staying. We're trying to see what they're up to. Saul gave them a little poison, but there's still some kind of creature in the room. Big and brown."
You had me at creature, and you had me at big. Let's go.
He closes and locks the door again, and then we walk over together. And I guess we would post up in the corridor.
Beside Lula, you also see a squat, muscular dwarven figure.
Oh.
Wait.
Oh, really? Al's here?
Indeed you do. Al is here.
Nice.
She showed up with Lula.
She did show up with Lula.
Oh, as John notices her, he would also give her a wide smile and move in to hug her.
She puts her arm up, like almost like in a defensive. She's moist by elbow blocking you. You know, she's like, don't get that close.
Personal space.
I'm just
Personal
happy.
space, please.
We're about to go rob some big hats. Want to join?
Sure. I'll stand watch.
Sounds good. Fast.
She comes inside,
We'll take
posts against. Yeah, she comes inside, posts against the window down the hall from where you guys are, and opens the curtain up to spot against it as you guys proceed down the hall, like you said before.
I'm going to take my rapier, and I'm going to stick it against the keyhole. Like, just slide it so it gives me some sort of line of sight.
Okay.
And also I'm motioning Aslan to be next to me.
Yes, in position.
Please make a weapon attack. Thank you all.
12.
12. As you slide your rapier through, it meets stiff resistance, and you push and push, and then it gives. And from the other side, you hear a "Ah!" Please yell. Please roll damage.
I like that sound. Oh. 5 damage.
5 damage. Okay.
Everything
up. Bugger. 5 damage.
I look to the keyhole. Is it cleared now?
Let's put it this way. The resistance against the door jumped for a second, and Saul had a readied action to push the door, right?
Right.
I guess I will give Saul that readied action. Because that seems reasonable to me, but it's a very, very quick thing. Like, it jumps away from the door in the surprise, if you get what I mean, right?
I would like to slip through the door.
That
He's a skinny
That's
little
gonna
old
be-
man.
that's gonna be a tough one. Please
Okay.
please roll me a I guess an acrobatics check. Flip through.
12.
12. That does not make it. As you try and slip through, the door is slammed onto you. And I'm going to ask you to please make me a dexterity saving throw. Havel, yes, what?
Did I get a chance to look, at least look inside the room?
12 on the deck save.
If I'm like there.
You can get a look in. 12 on the dex save fails.
Okay.
Please roll me a d4.
Sure.
Thank you. So as you peek into the room, the door opens to the left side. You see the beginnings of a bookcase, and then you see two burly, hairy limbs.
Okay. Aslan, you ready to go?
Yep.
And
Dimension
what's
door.
the d4?
I got a 2.
Okay. Dimension door. 2.
Yeah.
So your right arm. Right leg gets caught in the door, and you take a d4 of bludgeoning damage as you're slammed against it. But that gives Havel just enough time to peek through and get off his dimension door. You take one bludgeoning damage, so
Wait, what?
as the door is slammed against you in an aggressive manner.
Uh-huh.
But that does give Havel just enough time to slip through his dimension door.
Okay.
And I think from there, should we start an initiative order? It's been so messy.
Yeah, it doesn't really feel like it's been combat till now.
No, but I wasn't rolling the initiative for combat. I was rolling it because we didn't roll it before the session.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess we'll start an initiative order.
So Lula, you're up.
All right. So, okay. Well, Lula just got back into the action of things, and she wants to announce her welcome back into the thing.
Sorry to interrupt you. I really don't mean to. Please hold that thought, and I'm excited to see what you're going to do next. Havel, you didn't describe what your spell looked like. Please describe to me. As this door is open for a second, you hear grunts and squeals from the other side. The door is slammed onto Saul's foot. Saul, whatever noise he makes when he gets hurt, with 1d4 bludgeoning damage. And you get a second, just a second, as his foot is caught and smashed.
So before I was kneeling and sticking my rapier to at least to get to see the other side of the keyhole. But that little yelp and everything, so I got the door open. I look at where the door frame and the door is, and I'm looking. As long as I see just a teeny tiny bit, I go into my inside pocket. I pull out a what looks like a picture of a door, a cutout of a door, a silhouette for my puppetry, and I just open the door, and then whoop, me and Aslan just go through that little tiny door, and it like swirls in, and we pop on the other side where the bookcase is.
Beautiful. I love it. So, you and Aslan on the cover of a book which seems to read The Count of the Easterlands. Your spell explodes and you guys pop into the next room.
Mm-hmm. And
I'll put you there.
we facing the bookcase. We turn around, and what do we see?
You guys see a very large bed with a small, you're not sure if it's a gnome or a halfling figure, passed out on it. And on the other side, you see what appears to be a large, hairy, snub-nosed, humanoid creature. Its like a giant bear. Perhaps it's an Ursa folk, one of the bear people that you guys have heard about.
Like the one we saw before?
Some sort
We've
Like-
encountered one.
creature. It's slightly different from the one that you've encountered before, but I used the same trick and I apologize.
That's okay.
Yeah.
It's the same
Thanks for
critter.
calling me out on it.
No, we met the same creature.
Well, it's not exactly the same creature.
It's not okay.
So it looks similar enough. It is a humanoid bear man.
Okay.
Did I?
Uh-huh.
No, never mind. Not me. And this creature seems to be slamming itself up against the door, which Saul has just retrieved his from.
Okay.
Okay.
With that, Lula, please continue. I'm sorry for interrupting you.
Okay. Well, can you move my token to next to Saul, please? Well, behind Saul.
Of course. But of course. D'accord.
Thank you. Lula's going to observe Saul struggling to keep the door open. So, with that knowledge in her mind, she is going to assist him with a good old-fashioned shoulder charge into the door.
Okay. You can give me a.
What do I need to roll?
Oh, actually, I guess
Okay.
athletics, if you want to.
Athletics, that's fine. It's gonna be a great roll. Shit, I rolled an 8.
Yeah, no, that as you go in to help Saul, and Saul's foot is slammed, and he pulls it out, you just slam against the door. You meet hard resistance, and the door is slammed back in your face, shutting against the frame.
Man, it's like I ran against a brick wall over here. I guess that counts as my action. Shit. Yeah, end turn.
Okay, no bonus action, nothing else.
I mean, bonus action, what? Attack the door? No, I'm good.
All right. Up next, we have me.
It's you.
So, this creature now sees you guys. And realizes the position it's in. It looks at Aslan and Havel, gives a angry roar, and what you guys hear is before the creature proceeds to step away from the door and run over to the bed. From there, it scoops this small humanoid figure, this tiny humanoid figure, into its arms and proceeds to stand on the bed, sort of holding the humanoid creature in one arm and roaring at you guys furiously. Sort of
Yeah.
That's it?
That's it.
Sure.
That's
All right,
it.
cool. I'm gonna step through the door. Run over here. In front of, I assume that's a window, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And you know what? I'm gonna close in on him, and I'm going to attack him with my knife.
Wait, Saul. Maybe we can talk to him.
I'm gonna do an unarmed strike instead. It does the same amount of damage, and maybe I can
He
change
had a ready
my...
action as soon as anybody got into range, and he's going to take his only one of his swipes at you.
Sure.
Considering that he did grab the guy in his other arm.
Yeah, that's fine.
Actually, he's going to take a bite at you.
That's fine.
Yeah.
It misses.
Cool. I'm going to do an unarmed strike. It's a 19 hit.
Indeed, it does.
All right, that is 6 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay, I assume a 9 doesn't hit.
A 9 does not hit.
I'm going to use the key point to do flurry of blows for an additional 2 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 16 hit.
16 hits.
It's 9 points of damage.
Nice.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. What about 14? Does that hit?
That hits.
I'm going to spend another key point. That is 6 points of damage. I'm going to spend
Full
another key
especially
point.
you, just remember to roll as many attacks beforehand as possible, please.
Yeah, I know. It's I wasn't sure what we were looking at. I'm going to start doing that before we get here.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'll start doing it too.
But I'm going to make that last hit a stunning strike. So DC 14 con save, which I'm sure he'll pass just fine.
Mm-hmm. As you just are hitting it. Never mind, actually. Your fists are magical. I have nothing to say. Continue.
Okay. Yeah, I just need a DC 14 con save unless he already passed it.
He passed it.
Yeah, I figured he probably would. Okay. That's my turn.
Well, thank you very much for playing. Aslan, you're up next. Havel, you're on deck.
Wait, so it's Aslan before Havel, right?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. Aslan is gonna rage, and he's gonna jump on this bear man, bonking him with the blunt part of the axe.
Okay.
And the first hit actually crits for hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
17 damage.
Which axe are you using?
The battle axe.
Is that the modified one or not the modified one?
There's a modified one.
You've still some of your stuff.
It's like you rolled max damage on your crit there, because the first roll is maxed out. So it's 8 plus 8 plus 5, so 21.
Oh,
Beautiful. But
okay.
which axe are you using?
The battle axe.
Is it silvered or not?
No,
No.
I don't think any of my weapons are silvered, as far as I know.
You silvered 2 of your axes. Can't remember which 2.
Hand axes, wasn't it?
Indeed it was. You're right. Absolutely. I'm wrong.
Oh yeah, a long time ago. Totally forgot about that. Yeah, okay. I'm guessing that gets reduced by his thick fur.
You notice that as it strikes the fur, though your blows should have been heavy and impacting, they somehow seem to do less damage than they usually should.
Well, he'll just keep bonking. And the second bonk is gonna hit for 13 damage. And the last bonk is going to miss.
Okay.
That's his turn.
Thank you very much. Up next, Havel, what are you doing?
I will. Does he look like a normal beast folk, or he looks a bit different?
You want to make a perception check for your turn?
Yeah, sure.
Please do then.
11.
11.
Yeah.
I don't know actually if it would be a perception check. Do you have proficiency in Arcana,
Or
religion, or history?
I have everything.
Yeah, of
double
course you have
check.
everything you're a bard, but like, do you have any more pluses than on what you rolled? Because if you get a 12, then I can tell you what it is, but you could have had it on any of those three, and I would have given it to you. Does that make sense? Or am I being
Yeah, okay. Arcana, history, and religion. No, they're all the
all
same.
the same, and it's still an 11?
It will be lower than 11.
Below than 11. Okay, well, you do glean that it doesn't seem to be a normal beast folk, but you don't know what it is.
All right. That was my main action. I'll shift over to Lula. You know what? I'll give it to Saul. I tell Saul, it's like, oh no, I'm gonna yell out to everybody. It's like, everybody, there's something ain't right about this beast folk. If you got anything that's unique or something, now it's kind of time to use it. Saul, you might want to go bang bang with the boom boom, and quickly. And I'm going to give you bardic inspiration on that.
Awesome.
Nice.
And that will be my turn.
Bard is best class. Prove me wrong. That
Great
means
class.
John, you're up. Lula next.
All right.
John, what are you doing?
John is gonna walk in, and what to do other than beam this guy? Eldritch Blast.
I'm a warlock. What am I gonna do?
Yeah, he's gonna do it from the doorway. And that's a natural one. Alright, second part of the beam.
Do you want to roll to hit Aslan and Saul?
Do it.
Nah.
Do
They're
it.
not they're neither in front or behind the target.
That's
just-
fair.
I would just say he misses. He probably breaks a picture frame or something on the wall.
That's fair, yeah.
So he definitely leaves a mark, and he hits it with a 24 for 10 force damage.
Nice.
And then I think he's gonna use his bonus action to try and knock him prone. So I need a strength saving throw, DC 15.
And I have advantage and make it, even without the advantage.
That's his turn.
Okay, thank you very much for playing. Lula, you're up.
All right. So Lula is going to. Oh wait. John moved out the way. Perfect. Lula's going to make a beeline towards big, bulky, and furry on the bed, and she's going to deliver a few howdy doos to the bear's face with her right fist.
I hope you rolled your attacks beforehand.
Rolling. And first one.
Great. Guys, now we have to fill dead air. That's why. See how much time we could save if we didn't have to fill dead air right now.
No, absolutely.
Right. It's
And
not.
remember, you're doing these attacks with advantage because you're flanking it.
Yeah. True.
Oh, with advantage. Okay, shit. All right.
That makes a whole world of difference, doesn't it?
It makes a big difference.
Okay, so the first punch is a 25. Rolling damage. Just want to. I need to roll critical because I got a 19.
Nice.
Your damage should be a D8, not a D6.
Should it be a D8? It's unarmed, isn't it?
No. I think the D8 is for the astral.
Yeah, you're right. No, a D8 is when you
Yeah.
attack with both hands.
Oh yeah, they have both hands. There you go. This is just a one-handed punch. Okay, so first hit is 25 to hit with 14 damage.
14 damage, not bad. What are you
Yep.
using?
Oh, my fist.
You first.
Oh, this is
nice
astral,
right
this
jab.
astral knuckle, wouldn't it?
And as you hit, even with the astral knuckle, you notice that it's not doing what maybe it should.
Oh. Well, it's not doing as it should, but it's doing something. So repeat.
Okay, yeah. Sounds like Lula.
Yeah.
I always
Should
like
just
a
said
gaming
right click
character.
and whatever. Yeah.
You
All right,
roll the
21.
attacks ahead of time in the same turn. Yes, 21 definitely hits. Come on, let's keep it moving.
9 damage, and then gonna use what is it called? What's it called?
Sir,
There's a name. Extra attack. There you go. Extra attack. Fucking it.
extra attack it using action surge.
Action surge.
Yes, action surge.
Nice.
Nova on this bitch.
What? 24 to hit.
4, that hits for sure. Yeah. That definitely hits.
6 damage.
I need to reduce all of this damage again.
You have another attack. Roll it.
Roll it. Keep on going.
Alrighty.
He already rolled to hit, I think. Or no, was that with advantage already?
Yeah, that was advantage. You can just right click and roll with advantage, so you don't have to.
I keep
Yeah,
forgetting.
maybe
There you
sometime.
Go. I remember this time. 21.
That'll do
All
it.
of them hit.
You know
Yeah.
that hits.
You know that hits. Don't mess around right now.
Sorry. Wait, I clicked the wrong button. 9 damage. There you go.
Okay.
That's a lot of max damage rolls. Very nice.
It was a very good roll.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And the big burly furry man is still standing on his 2 feet, right?
Very much so. You guys seem
Bonus
to have
action.
not done much to it actually.
That's fine. Bonus action. Shield master shove.
Okay.
Take an attack on your turn. Bonus action to shove a creature. So I guess
Contested
athletics. Got it. Contested athletics. Advantage or no?
No, you definitely don't have advantage.
Okay, I wish I had it. I rolled a 9.
I rolled a 9, but
What?
I promise you, my athletics is way more ridiculous than Lula.
Yeah, it's a large creature, right? So it's probably.
It's the 9 was with advantage. I'm just saying, but yeah, I think I won that one out. What's your athletics?
My athletics
You rolled
is
9 total.
yeah, 9 total. Yeah.
I had a 9 plus the creature's stuff, so. I'm afraid you make that one.
Okay. All right. Fine.
You try to shove
Enter.
this thing, and this thing just, with your shield, this thing just pushes your shield into the ground. It's not playing those games.
All right. Enter.
That means it's my turn. This creature is going to shove Saul with advantage. Please roll me an contested strength check.
Okay. Strength or athletics?
You can roll athletics, I guess.
Athletics. Strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw probably would be. I don't know. It's shoving.
Strength saving throw would be better for me, so I'm gonna take that. That's a natural 20, boy. 22.
Nice.
22.
Hey.
Okay.
Nice.
I got a 18 plus 8. So yeah, this thing
Fucking-
shoves you to the ground, and not
fucking
only
hell.
does it do that, it shoves you to the ground and throws you. Now you got a natural 20, so you're able to hold your feet, but
Okay.
it pushes you out of the way,
Okay.
and it takes the guy that it's got in its hand, taking one swipe at you, which was a 17 plus, so it hit as well. What did it hit for? Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna need to re-roll the damage. I didn't roll the because I rolled the damage, but then I moved the dice. I'm sorry, guys. Give me a second.
All right.
That's cheating.
You want to get a
Nope.
meteor hit? I
It
understand.
was good damage, but I moved the dice, so I want to re-roll it because that's fair. I got 2 6s plus. So, maths, goddammit, 17 slashing damage.
70 slashing damage. Yeah, it
Only
sounds like you got a
17?
meteor hit.
So 12 plus
Pretty
5.
sus to me.
12 plus 5. I rolled 2 6s on the d8.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, and then the creature places itself up against the window and holds this small humanoid in its arms, seemingly trying to bundle it in whatever, like the bed cloth that it had picked up with it was, right? It's just trying to like get this creature safe. It's not quite ready to. It's still being considerate.
Wait a minute. I hate the backseat game, but Lula has Sentinel, doesn't she?
Indeed, she does. And I was about to say you can make an opportunity attack, Lula, actually, because you're the only one who's.
I do have.
Actually,
Yes.
Aslan too. My bad, because I just realized where I moved it. Aslan, both of you guys can make opportunity attacks. Aslan and Lula.
Okay.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Sweet. 16 is a hit, if I recall correctly. So
Yeah,
10 damage.
10 damage. I can reduce that. It seems to do nothing.
What?
The creature just glances the blow.
Now, Lula, you are flanking, so make sure you do that advantage.
I knew that. How does a nice 24 sound to you? With a respectable, shit,
That
4
hits.
damage.
Hey, as long as that Sentinel goes off, we're golden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you hit it. It means it can't move, right?
Yep.
Yep. Sentinel goes off. It is stuck in place as you engage this creature. Would you like to describe how you attack it and hold it in place as it tries to retreat?
Yes. Lula notices the creature making a run for it, so she cocks her fist back and delivers a mighty right hook across the creature's cheek.
Okay. So it turns around, receiving the right hook, pulls this poor creature, this poor small humanoid, which has been trying to bundle up, and sort of places it in between the pillows, realizing the position that it's in, and turns around and roars at you once again. And with that, I'm going to end the turn.
Oh, that's great. That's my turn then. Yeah, Saul is going to get back up and just do a flurry of blows on this guy. Just a series of punches at weak points in his joints for a total of 1 second. Let me make sure I added this up right.
Don't worry, I'm bad at math.
23 points of damage.
23 points of damage.
That is magical.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I know. I count that. Mm-hmm.
And that's his turn.
Okay. With that, who's up next, actually? Sorry.
Aslan.
Aslan, you're in charge of calling up who's next.
Aslan is actually gonna crit
Isn't it
with his first attack.
Isn't Saul after the DM?
What's up?
Saul just went.
Yeah, I just went. I just did it super fast.
It was amazing how quick you can go if you roll your attacks beforehand, right?
Yep.
Right.
8 plus 5 plus 3.
Okay, you're giving me numbers. What did you do?
He crit on his attack.
Okay, you crit on your attack. What did you do? You're not hearing me, bro. Tell me what you did. It was a crit. It was really good. Explain it, please.
He's just gonna continue to bonk him with the blunt part of his battle axe. Since he stepped away for a moment, I'm guessing he's kind of doing it from the side, but it's still a reckless attack. Anyways.
Okay.
And doing math is actually hard.
Low key, right?
Uh-huh.
That's 17 damage.
17 damage? That's a lot of damage.
Indeed. Second attack, he's gonna bonk from the other side with his other axe for 8 damage.
Okay.
And then lastly, he's gonna bonk one last time for 6 damage.
Aslan, I just imagine him because Diego's not describing it at all. Just as, Donkey Kong with a big club, like, boonk, 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 boonk. It's an axe and he's using the wrong end of it.
I imagine that guy's probably not feeling much.
He's just sort of looking at you somewhat confused.
Good turn.
But that wasn't a bad turn, actually.
I'm
To
talking
be
about
fair,
my turn coming up.
He finally looks like he's regretting his decisions. I wouldn't say... actually bloodied, yeah.
Woo!
After that last turn, he turned around at Aslan, and his eyes a little bit swollen. Why you hit me, my brother? Anyway,
Is he talking at all?
no, he's not talking at all.
Been roaring.
Goddamn Wookie.
Havel, you're up. John next.
Okay.
Who wants to be in charge of calling out initiative? Because I have to go to another tab to do it.
I'll do it.
Do it.
Oh, either one. Okay, with this being said, how does this werebear looking at? I mean, is he bloodied, not bloodied?
Wait, what?
What are you doing metagaming? Why are you metagaming?
Who's metagaming?
Who's metagaming? You say it's a bear.
He's a bear. Anyway. He's Chewbacca. I'm really bad at the...
Ah, see? Look at that. That was pretty good.
Pretty good.
1, 2, 3, 4. Is he bloodied or he's not bloodied?
He's bloodied.
Oh, okay. Just for precautionary reasons, give me both Sleeping Beauty and Chewbacca a charisma 16 save.
Incapacitated fails all saves or just strength and dexterity?
Should be everything. The unconscious. Yeah, they're not even trying. They should auto fail.
There are rules about this, but I can't remember what the rules are exactly. Kyle, back me up here. Is it everything or is it just strength and dexterity?
For what?
Incapacitated creatures.
Like, what kind of saves can they make?
Yeah. No, they can still roll. I think it's only paralysis where they automatically fail.
Yeah, okay, you're right. Okay, well, it fails anyway.
They just can't take actions or reactions if they're incapacitated.
And that's plus...
Yeah.
Charisma, nothing. Okay, they both fail.
Okay, good. So I whip out another puppet and it has like two arms and they're like this, and I tap both of them with it. And it's like no, and I cast Bane on both of them.
Okay.
And then if I could do it as a free action, I'm going to start trying to bind Sleeping Beauty.
As a free action?
Yes, because you're a good DM and you're benevolent. And you'll let me do it.
Just be an object interaction, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but it's not a free object interaction. Just
Well, no, it wouldn't be free.
They're sleeping.
But wait, who are you saying is incapacitated? Is he incapacitated or unconscious?
He's sleeping from the drug.
Well,
So he's unconscious. That's different. Because incapacitated, you can still move, but unconscious, you do automatically fail strength and saving throws.
But it's only strength and dex, it's not charisma.
Yeah, only strength and dex.
I was right. Though I had the wrong name of the
What spell just got cast? I didn't catch that.
Bane.
Bane.
Bane. Okay. Cool.
Both Bane. I marked them with purple rings. They are both Baned.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. That's great.
Yeah. And then that's if I can't tie him up, then that's my turn. You know what? This time I will give Aslan bardic inspiration, and I was like, you know what? If oh, I'm in the wrong page. If the guy is sleeping, can I just stand over him because he's one size smaller than me? Like
Yeah.
so?
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Okay, I'll do that. So I'll give Aslan. And it's like, don't worry about it. I'll distract.
Yeah. Is that okay?
I'll distract him, Aslan. You do what you do best. You beat him up. You beat him up real good, like you normally do. And you, my friend, will also get a bardic inspiration. So that's Saul and Aslan.
Okay.
And that's
Great.
my turn, man.
And who does that? You're calling out initiative. Who's next?
John.
Yep.
Someone be
John-
honest, because
John steps in the doorway again, and he beams the bear. So does a 12 hit?
12 is the AC.
Nice.
Oh, that's
so,
great news.
So
That's
both parts of his beams strike him, and he hits him for a 19 force.
19. That's a big hit.
And then he steps out of the doorway again. And that's his turn.
The creature didn't like that.
Next is
Lula.
Lula.
It's me.
Round. Top of the round. Al hears something going on, and she uses her full movement, which is that plus that, to start running down the hall. And she shouts, "Are you alright? What's going on?" After she hears all the commotion. Everyone suddenly disappeared, and it seems she got worried. Lula, you're up.
Well, Lula's going to shout back, saying,
Ooh, thunder.
we're doing fine over here, don't you worry." And she's going to continue her action.
You're so good, you're so loud. Oh my god, the lapel mic works, huh?
sorry. I just had
Oh no, I'm on my phone now.
That's why I did that.
Yeah. Okay, so she responded to Al, and she's going to do a Superman punch on the big fuzzy wuzzy man. She rolls a 21. This thing is so slow on my phone. 7 damage.
If you have dice, you can roll in real life. I trust you, Lutando.
It's in my car, and I'm not going to walk downstairs in the dark.
That's fair. Yeah, you'll get mugged. Okay, yeah.
So, and she second attack, she rolled a 23 for 5 damage.
Okay. Which is...
And
Which
she's going to
total
end
what?
her... For what?
What was the total?
12 damage.
Okay, so that's... good to know.
She's going to end it off with a Shield Master Shove. How do I get to this fucking thing?
Okay, that might have worked. Oh no, that probably didn't work. Never mind.
I'm trying to find my fucking thing on this inventory on this app. There you go, athletics.
Yeah, no. Load shedding, guys. It happens.
17 for athletics check.
I rolled
Minus D4. Minus D4 for
Unfortunately.
pain.
Minus D4. You're right. Absolutely. That could be the changing factor. And it's not. No, sorry.
Oh gosh.
I do love bards, but honestly, D4s don't do much, do they? And
Hey, you never know. You never know.
You know, it'll come in clutch here pretty soon, I'm sure.
Yeah, D4.
I thought it was a D8 to be honest.
No, it doesn't.
no, Bane is always a D4. Bane and Bless.
So, if you scale it, you can add more people.
2 D4s, or yeah. Oh, more people, right? It doesn't even go up in D. It's always D4s, yeah. Lula, that's your turn. My turn.
Yes, it is.
Yes. In my turn.
Havel, can I please
Yes.
have a strength saving throw from you? That's funny, isn't it? I know. that.
I yell at the target. It's like, you don't know. I'm known as Havel the Mighty, and I roll.
Do
Oh,
I have to minus a D4 from that.
yes. Any D20 rolls is a,
Godverdomme.
I
So,
rolled a 18.
18?
Yeah,
I
I
rolled an
rolled
18,
really.
and I rolled a 3 on the D4. But unfortunately, the strength is still really ridiculously high. So you get shoved over the edge of the bed, into the wall, and away from this small creature that you are clearly trying to scoop up
Mm-hmm.
in a defensive manner.
All right, cool. Do I take any damage from the shove?
No, it's just a shove.
Okay.
Which way am I getting shoved at?
Sorry, I didn't move you. My bad. That is my bad. You literally get like shoved into the corner. This creature, this is Sparta kicks you just across the room,
This is my bed.
and then it
Hang on.
to pounce onto this small. Hang on, yeah, Lula, what do you want?
That shove on Havel. That you would not count that as an attack, correct?
It's an attack. It's an attack.
Well, if it's an attack and I'm within 5 feet of Havel, I want to use my Sentinel ability.
Which is
Use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack against the attacking creature. A punch.
have you not used your reaction? Oh wait, we just had top of the round. Never mind.
Yeah, you only get
You have a new
you
reaction.
only get one reaction per round, so
But the
Really?
last one was the previous round.
no, I understand that.
Yeah,
I'm just
no,
saying if he tries to run away, you might want to save that reaction for that.
Remember, your sentinel is important. I'm just warning you, and I wouldn't warn anyone else, but you, Lutando, I like. So
I would save it. I would save it for if he tries to run away.
stop metagaming.
I'm not trying to metagame.
Stop metagaming.
I tried to run away once.
I'll take away your magical items.
Uh,
What do you mean? He doesn't have any.
I'm sorry, guys. I've been a dick with magical
All you need
items.
to do is layup.
I'll give you more.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
I'll
just
take
flipping
your
the coin to see.
lap will break.
Okay, I flipped the heads. Lula's not going to take that opportunity, and she's going to say, "Soz, my guy, sucks to be you," to Havel.
Okay, Havel gets kicked into the corner.
Yeah.
After that, I'm actually disappointed because I would change exactly what I did, but that would be me metagaming. But I'm the DM, so that's my job.
yeah, you're
The
not allowed.
creature is
Players only.
going to scoop up the small humanoid, and then it's going to jump on top of it into the corner of the bed, and then with its entire body, its entire being, its entire form, it is going to huddle over it and just sort of present its back to all of you. Aslan and Saul, you can make an opportunity attack if you'd like to.
Sure.
But in essence, you guys can roll all of your attacks against this creature. It is going to remain in this position, protecting the huddled form of this small humanoid.
See, now you're making us feel bad.
Not me. I got 8 points of damage. Magical, non-blockable damage.
Someone clip that, please.
I guess Aslan will smack him on the booty for 7 damage.
That'd be blockable though.
So I'll put that on YouTube Shorts. I will. You know, I'm. You know what? I'm going to put down. I'm going to use my my ability, universal speech, and I'm going to speak to it and say, "Hey, buddy," and everybody could hear this, and everybody should understand this. The entire group. And it's like, "Hey, buddy, you're really dedicated in your job, right?"
Okay, so my apologies. It was a long day. I usually have Thursdays off, but today I didn't have Thursday off, and next week I'm not going to have Thursday off. So this is my first time properly reading the stat block. All it says is in brackets, can't speak in bear form. Right?
Is it in bear form or hybrid form?
Oh, you're right. It's in hybrid form. You're actually right. Yeah, so it can speak to you. What you hear is
It's my turn, isn't it? Or, 'cause it just went, right?
no. This is Havel's turn.
Yeah.
Is it Havel's turn still? I thought it just moved.
Yes, because I'm after Lula.
Right, and then so you're after Lula, and then after you is me.
Did you skip Saul? Oh my goodness, bro!
This is unacceptable.
Yo, Havel,
Oh my-
you in charge of initiative for one time, and you just take your turn ahead of other people. That's so rude.
You-
Huh?
I also skipped
Yeah.
Aslan. Aslan is after Saul.
I
Yeah,
know.
this is
I know.
unacceptable.
I'm sorry.
He just went.
No,
Saul's
it's okay.
gonna wail on it a bit.
But my move is going to be very, very quick, very quickly done. I hit with all 4 of my flurry of blow attacks for 33
Try that.
damage.
Please, no, I know you're giving me numbers, and I don't want to hear this shit. Please tell me what you do, and then you can give me the number at the end.
Okay, he goes to huddle up, and Saul walks up to him and pinpoints all of his like chi points and his nerve endings, and just does a flurry of blows into it.
I'm imagining Ty Lee from Avatar. You know, like
Yeah, just brutal, quick
Beautiful. I love
strikes
it.
for a total of 33
Why
damage.
can't you describe that every time, right? 33 damage, lovely. Unblockable, magical.
Unblockable
damage.
magical
Let's do this.
damage,
Let's do
33.
this.
Jeez.
33.
And this isn't even with guns, y'all.
The creature ain't looking
Oh, how's he looking?
like
Rough.
huddling over the body of whatever this small halfling creature is on the bed, willing to protect it with literally its life.
That's fine. I mean, I'm doing unarmed strikes, non-lethal.
Did you specify that it was non-lethal?
Everyone else went lethal except for me. I did specify non-lethal.
As
I
far
said I
as
was
I'm
going to do it with my. I said
concerned,
I was
Aslan
going to
has
do
very
it.
specifically said non-lethal.
I said I was going to do it with my knife, and I said actually no, I'm going to do unarmed because I'm trying to change my public image. So I didn't say
I think it's a
unlethal.
bit late. I think it's a bit late.
I
Anyway,
didn't say unlethal, but I didn't think I had to.
that's fair. You're pummeling this thing with your fists. It. Aslan, you're next.
Yep.
He's gonna sheath his battle axes actually, and
Mhm.
he's gonna drop his rage.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not going to attack the bear man anymore.
Okay.
He's just gonna end his turn with, as he says, it's over. We won.
Mhm.
That's it.
Beautiful. And then it is Havel.
Okay. I read universe speech wrong. Okay. It's one on. If I cast it on this creature, it understands me. regardless of language or whatever, for an hour. And I asked him, I tell him, or her, you're mighty dedicated to your job. It's admirable, but we don't want to kill you. We just want to talk to the tiny guy. I promise you, we won't hurt him.
Okay. Everybody can hear this, of course. So all of you guys can hear this.
Actually, if it's speaking with its own language, it's only me. And if you want to let Aslan know, if Aslan is able to hear him, understand him, that's something else. But the universal speech is only between me and him.
Okay. I misread that spell then.
Yeah, because it's targeted.
Yeah, okay, I understand. But the only response that you get back is still.
Really?
It appears so.
That's not any kind of Chewbacca language, is it?
It doesn't appear to be a language that you can tell.
Well, that was my action, and I'll kind of like put my hands up, and it's like, all right, feel it, relax, and that's it. Because casting universal speech was my action.
Which means who's next?
John. Yep, John.
Let's see. I guess John's gonna walk in and he's gonna detect. Where's the
Seagull, please.
He's gonna cast.
I have to use speak with animals for a second myself.
Heard that. I see. He's gonna cast detect thoughts,
Mm-hmm.
and the people in the room will see a green glow from behind his shades, and he will target the. I think he'll target the sleeping dude. Maybe he's more vulnerable.
That's fair.
And he's gonna try and see what he can discover about the PIG.
Okay. As John
Wisdom save DC 17.
casts the spell, and I make the wisdom save. I think let's go to a break for just a minute, guys.
Okay.
All right.
That sounds like a dramatic place to pause as any, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
We'll see you in 5 minutes, everybody. I think you could still glance into the sleeping mind, so I'm going to let you. Is that reasonable? Because you're going into this person's memories while they are not conscious, and so you are seeing the dreams, and you can't glean any deeper than that. But your intrinsic abilities put you through there. And what you glean is the sleeping mind of what appears to be an old, at least tipsy man. You see memories of bars and singing and stories and songs and a whole bunch of roaring laughter and crowds, and it seems to be a good dream, and they're thoroughly enjoying it. But unfortunately, because they succeeded to throw, you cannot dig deeper into their mind.
Okay. That's his turn.
Okay. That's reasonable, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And who's after you? Lula?
Me.
Lula.
Yes.
Havel, you're doing a terrible job of keeping in charge. Come on.
And Lula's going to ask out loud, to be honest, why are we doing this? Who's Big Fuzzy? Who's the ankle biter? Why are we fighting?
He's part of the PIG. John says in a serious tone.
Sorry, what?
He's part of the PIG, the property investment group that's trying to take over all the ranches. because of that celestial vein that we found.
Luna doesn't listen
People
to.
have placed there. Well, the rest of us, we should search the room, look for documents and money.
I will give
Luna
the
doesn't.
help action to Havel searching the room.
Yep.
Lula, what are you doing?
Well, Luna doesn't listen to the rest of what John says after PIG, and she continues delivering some justice.
Yep, that's about what I expected.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run
So-
over to Lula. I'm just gonna like try to bear hug her from behind. It's like, Lula, this ain't the way.
Lula,
Paul won't
you can
be
get
happy.
one hit off. You can get one hit off before Havel grabs you. Havel, continue what you're saying. Lula, roll for that one.
Think about Paul. Paul won't be happy with what you're doing. Look how he reacted to Saul. After you got one punch, I spin her around and it's like, look straight at her. And tell her that there has to be another way. You need to be better than this.
God, I know what you're trying to say, Harvel. I know what you're trying to say. What I'm trying to do is to deliver some justice in the form of my fists onto these pigs that are causing us trouble. Not kill, just justice. But fine. She rolled a 15, so she whiffed that attack.
No, she hit.
15 hits.
Yes, that hits. It's
Oh,
a 12.
Oh, shit.
So it's damage. Creature is
God damn it.
conscious and growling.
6 damage.
Yeah, creature is still conscious and growling.
Okay.
I get in between Lula and the creature. It's like, but I'm looking at the creature. It's like, whoa. Okay, easy there, big fella. All right. She won't hit you no more. I promise you. Just, you want to protect your friend, you can. My friend will stop.
Yeah, well, I appreciate what you're saying. Could you help me search the room so we can figure out exactly what's going on? I feel like everyone's forgetting that they might be aligned with otherworldly monstrosities
All right.
that tortures people for fun. So, she's not going to kill the fucking guy.
Oh, I know
So
that.
let's find evidence like we're supposed to, and if she pulls a gun on him, then maybe stop her. But if she wants to wail on him, best case scenario, they're trying to take her home away. So if he's not getting a bullet in his head, maybe leave her be.
All right.
Thank you very much, Saul.
I was like, Lila, I'm gonna trust you. You're not gonna beat this thing to a bloody pulp, aren't you?
Go on and get you mask-faced bastard. You. I got Big Brother Fuzzy over here under watch.
All right. I will do a perception check, and I was getting the help action, correct?
Yeah, I mean, it
Okay.
would be investigation to try to find like any documents or anything, right?
Oh, right.
Because if it's perception, I'll just do the perception roll.
Is it percent? Nick, you muted. We can't hear you at all.
We can't hear you, Nick.
Sorry, this is the church bells going on in the background, so that's why I muted myself. As you look around the room, what you immediately notice is the surroundings as you see them. There is the bed, there is the bookshelf, there is another bed, there seems to be a couch in the back corner, and a chest next to the bed, next to the sides of the chest of drawers, next to the bed. And it is closed currently. So
I'll look at the chest. I'll try to open it.
Gotta check out for traps first.
And it's like, Anybody got a pick?
I figured someone like you would have a pick.
I'm an entertainer, Mr. Saul, not a thief. But let me see what I can do. I don't think I only have. Nope.
I don't.
So you
I
guys
don't
have
think-
moved across the room right now, and the creature's still on the bed. It moves behind the bed, and then picks the entire frame of the bed up and puts it over itself, and retreats into the corner, dragging the entire bed with it.
Okay.
Does Lula get a sentinel hit on it?
Lula, would you like to take a sentinel hit on it?
Yeah, because what the shit?
Please roll your hit.
Rolling hit. Oh baby. Oh baby. Nat 20.
Oh,
You get to
good.
hit the creature as it tries to move away. Please roll for
Yeah.
damage.
Rolling damage. Doesn't look too good. 9. Triple 3.
99999.
So it'd actually be a 12 then. The first roll is max.
That's right.
Good notice. Good catch.
Oh yes.
So
I keep
since
on
its
thinking
movement is 0, does it do all that?
No, it doesn't. It just pulls itself onto the bed and cowers over the creature again, and you guys can proceed.
Can I? If it's gonna be like trying to do stuff like this, do any of y'all mind if I just knock him out? Just make it quick, so we don't have to worry about him going beast mode on us while we're trying to do what we're trying to do in here.
Don't worry, Saul. I got this sorted.
Okay.
Okay, it just feels like it's gonna take a while.
Don't worry. I feel like I haven't been around for quite a while, so I got a lot of action left in me.
Okay, well, everybody co-signed on this, so just remember that. And I'm gonna turn my attention to the chest while she wails on this poor.
Okay. It's
Alright.
it's a matter of time. You can knock it unconscious. Yeah, sure. Like it's. I don't want to describe you just sitting there and beating this thing. It doesn't sound like fun to me, but you do, and it falls unconscious. Still, like holding over the body of this friend.
That's great. Somebody should search those pockets. I want to see about this chest.
It
Can
appears
I,
there are no pockets on it. It's a furry creature, but as you knock
No,
it
I'm talking about the
unconscious,
guy. I'm talking about the guy he's holding.
okay, but wait, as you knock it unconscious, it seems to shift and transform and shrink, and what was once this large furry creature seems to instead be a humanoid, still about the same size, but instead of fur, it has a slightly grayish skin tint and huge, deep black tattoos across its entire body.
Do the tattoos look similar to our
Else.
mutual friends' tattoos?
They do look familiar to you notice the same pattern as one Mr. Hill's tattoos, in fact.
It's a Goliath.
And if anybody, indeed it is, yeah. And if anybody has a history, they can roll for it. But anybody who knows about giants will also know that it appears that this giant, this Goliath, has been married in Goliath culture.
Okay.
It shares the same marriage runes as Mr. Hill, is what I'm trying to say.
Oh.
You reckon?
Oh, that's cute.
Saul notices that from investigation.
Great.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
For
check
the-
the
go ahead.
halfling, the halfling or the tiny Sleeping Beauty's pockets for a key.
As you look at this figure, it's a gnome. An old,
Okay.
middle-aged gnome. When you look at him, it's strange. He's not that old, but it looks like he's run all of it on dirt road, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
God damn.
Sun beating.
World
sun
weary.
Sun-beaten, a little weary, and also with that yellow tinge to your skin that only true alcoholics can acquire.
Hey.
Ah. Do I find any set of keys on him, or ID, or any paperwork?
On the gnome figure
gnome.
that you searched
Yes.
for? Let me just double check, because I think on his person you find a small coin pouch, which we will then roll for later. You also find what appears to be a foldable notepad of some sort.
Yoink. Taken.
Unfortunately, as you yoink and take it, you skip to see the first page. It appears to be a calendar. And
Okay.
the first page that you see is the current date.
Okay.
Right.
What is there any entry in the set calendar date?
Give me 1 second, because why I have this. It's going to take you a second to read it. So the rest of what you find in his pockets appears to be a flask, a hip flask,
Mm-hmm.
and while you do not find a set of keys, what you do find that seems slightly out of place is a small shining piece of metal. And I don't know if you come into contact with Celestial as the others have, because it's pretty new and Saul didn't show it to everybody else. But it appears to be a small chip of some bright, shining metallic piece with a foreign symbol on it. And I will give you what the calendar says in just a second. What would everybody else like to do?
I
I would like to use my Tinker's tools to just dismantle one of the boards from the chest.
Mm-hmm.
I know they're not thieves' tools, but I don't know if we have anyone thieves' tools proficiency. So I'm just gonna get in my Tinker's tools and just kind of saw into the top of the chest.
Okay.
Take out one of the boards,
Yeah, make your roll.
or maybe
So-
I just
so-
cut the whole lock out. Maybe.
So what you see, Havel, is the page that says the 19th, and on that page, the only thing that is written is have them running in fear.
Mm. And I caught as I see Saul working on the chest. I'll call over John. And I say, Mr. Morello, take a look again at this. Show him the calendar.
Okay.
What do you think?
With the frown. What were you saying?
I say, what do
Okay.
you make of this?
Well, that sounds what they've been trying to do. Maybe we
We
should
messed up the cameras.
we should look for more clues. If we don't find anything else, we might have to bring these two with us back to the ranch, so we can have a more private conversation with them.
Very well.
As
the
you pull
chest-
out this calendar, now that I found it, sorry, would you like to look deeper? Because that was just the first page.
I thought it was only in the first page. You made it sound like this is like the first entry of a calendar. Oh no.
No. So literally, it's a small note, like fold over notepad, and it seems that there's pages that are folded over,
Mhm.
and several pages have already been ripped out.
Okay.
And it's this like fold over calendar, with just the current day's date, and as you grabbed it, you could only glance the first one because I hadn't pulled it up, and I'm sorry for that one.
Okay, cool.
Now
Yeah.
you and John are looking at it, and
Yeah.
Lula's wig is fantastic.
Thank you.
Please send pictures.
I will.
It does
So-
look good.
John and Havel now looking at this notepad and glancing over it. Would you like to look deeper?
Yes.
Indeed.
So you go from the 19th, which is have them running in fear, to the 20th. At the top it says Summer's Day. And it says The Hanging. And then underneath, you see a scribble in a different text, perhaps in charcoal. The Hanging Festival, ? And then you see the next day, which appears to be the hoarding on the 21st. And then the 22nd, you see a single line written. The hindering. On the 23rd, you read the haggering. And on the 25th, the 24th, you read the slaughter.
So, what does it say?
Nothing good. Seems he has a 5-step plan to kill everyone in the area that doesn't abide by their offers to leave. Have we gotten into that chest yet?
I'm working on it.
What did you roll?
What did you want me to roll?
Your tinker's tools, man. You told me you want to tinker tool this thing apart. Like
Yeah, I just wasn't sure. Am I allowed to use dexterity for that, or?
Your tinker's tools, man. It's your proficiency plus whatever skill is relevant.
Okay, so dexterity would be good.
No, dexterity is not good. Yeah, fine, fuck it, whatever, man. Honestly, I'm just gonna be nice. I had another.
No,
time
just
to
tell me
do
what
it.
you want to. What would make sense? Do you think it's like a strength one or what?
Intelligence, tinker's tools.
Intelligence. Okay. Well, then
Remember,
I'll just roll an I'll just roll a d20 plus, and I'll add my proficiency.
remember, you still have your inspiration.
That's true. Thank you. Oh, that's a nat 1, buddy.
And that one, that's terrible.
I'm gonna use my
Sorry.
inspiration.
Yeah, go ahead. No, you have it. Might as well use it, right?
Oh man, that went from a natural 20 to a 2.
Oh my goodness, that sucks. For
I know
you.
it does suck. That bumps it up to 5.
5 total. Are you
5 total.
Are you even being serious, bro? Do you want me to tell you what happens with a 5 total with your tinker's tools?
It sounds like my tinker tools aren't doing the trick. It sounds like it's a really well made chest.
No, do you know what it sounds like to me? It sounds like when he goes, when Havel asks you, so how's it going over there with the chest? Your answer is, it's not.
Yeah.
Ting, ting,
Not
ting,
going.
ting, ting. It'll take you about half an hour to be able to
Okay.
pull off the front of the reinforced chest that you're dealing with, unless anybody else would like to do anything else.
Well, John says, "Step aside. Let me try."
Sure. Just don't blow it up.
Wait, Aslan, what were you gonna say? I saw Diego get excited. Did you see the look on his face? He tapped the microphone.
We all know what was gonna happen if John didn't step in.
Yeah, so John's gonna lower his glasses and he's gonna say, "Irota." He's gonna try and melt the padlock on the chest with green, pure magical energy
Just go
from his
ahead.
items.
I'm just saying, it's still a 10 to hit.
I feel like we
It's
should
a
really have a
stationary
guy
object.
for this.
Just
We really
have
don't have a
to-
guy for this sort of thing.
We have Havel.
I don't have these
So
two.
that's 9 force damage.
Then why are you always masked?
Only criminals wear masks.
I'm a performer, gentlemen. Nah, a performer doesn't show his true face. I'm a performer, not a thief.
Yeah, on the stage maybe.
John, you focus all your energy onto this lock, and you successfully melt it into a single piece, though it is not broken. It seems to be rickety. Dude, it has a 10 AC and 10 HP, and you got a 9. What am I supposed to... It's like, it's on its last limbs, but you've now melted it together, like, on the thing, you know?
Right.
Don't tell me that now it has 20 AC. I mean,
So-
20 HP.
No,
So-
it's melted. It's
So,
a wreck.
John looks to the others and he says, "One more good knock, I think it'll drop." Want to do the honors, Aslan?
Yeah, Aslan, I've been seeing you just eyeball this the whole time.
He takes his axe and he fucking chomps down on the padlock.
Yeah, do it. Roll, because this is fun.
Okay, he rolls a 21 for 13 damage.
Aslan like rolls to chunk into the padlock, and as he does, the axe just bites like a slice through the wood, tearing out not only the padlock but also like a big chunk of the metallic reinforcement on this chest, and the whole thing pops, ding, 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 with like pieces of metal flying to the left-hand side.
Hell yeah.
Huh. I guess
And
we do
inside-
have a guy for this.
Yeah, that was great, Aslan. Thank you very much. He tucks away the tinker tools and makes a mental note never to take them out again. What do we see in the chest?
As Aslan opens the chest, and it pops with this dramatic explosion of metal and chunks of splintering wood. You guys notice, at first, a couple of large, rather chunky, rather stacked-looking sacks of gold. You also notice what appears to be a leather-bound briefcase of sorts. And besides that, a couple of scrolls.
I look at the briefcase and I hand the scrolls to to John. And it's like, this might be up your alley as an arcane practitioner, Mr. Morello.
Not a wizard. But
Yeah.
I'll keep them for safekeeping. We should check them later. And then he begins shoveling gold into his coat. Bag of holding.
Yep.
I go to Aslan and Lula. It's like, Aslan, Lula, would you be so kind into tying up our guests? We might need them. Last thing I need is for them to run away.
Well, sure, yeah, sure thing. I can tie down Footy quite well. Let me just get some rope.
Lula, tie their hand and not their neck, please.
Look here, you masked son of a bitch. I'm not gonna start killing people indiscriminately. I'm not a Saul. I punch. I don't kill.
The hell's that supposed to mean?
You know exactly what that means, you murderous son of a bitch.
I haven't killed anybody that ain't started it.
Not today, at least.
That didn't
Yeah.
deserve it.
I put the
Lately.
briefcase. I put the briefcase on the bed, and I start rifling through it.
So what's in the briefcase seems to be a whole bunch of legal documents, the vast majority of which seems to be the sign over of ranchers to the PIG, to the Property Investment Group. Seems to be these are a collection of title deeds and I can't remember the word right. Title deeds and deeds of sale, whatever it's called, the proof of sale, that document.
Yeah. But
The contract of the contract of passing over ownership, as well as the price and all of that sort of stuff.
Okay. Okay. So
What's the name
This
for
is
that
the
thing?
only. This is the only Can I look that over? Is there anything there that, like, do we see Pa's name on any of those? Because we know he hasn't sold. But did they
No.
try to forge a signature or anything?
It appears that all of the stuff within this leather-bound briefcase seems to be the ranchers around that actually did sell up and the ones that actually did have terms of sales.
Now, are these like bonds where if you own them, then that's it? You own the land? Like
These are
that's-
title deeds.
Okay.
Oh,
And the title deeds currently are in the names of the ranchers, but with the title deeds are the terms of sale underneath.
I see.
Oh.
I see.
Is there anyone that has? And I know it doesn't have paws, but does it have like old man hairs? Like pre
It seems that the only terms of sales that are in there
are the ones that are already
of
used.
the ranchers that have actually sold off. Yes.
Okay, so it's only the executed.
Sorry. Yeah, the only executed ones. What you do find as well is copies of the propositions to every single ranch in the area. Almost every single ranch in the area.
Okay. Oh crap! So there's two things.
And copies of all of them in duplicate.
All right.
Do I see any letterhead from PIG?
Yes, the PIG letterhead is on literally every document except for the title deeds, which are still in the Frontier Colony official letterhead.
Okay. Crap. So, guys, I tell us like, look, I don't want to burst anybody's bubble, but what we got here is not a serial killer. He may be just a lawyer executing said deeds. Now, that notepad, however, it's kind of, as John would say it, sus. But
This calendar's pretty harrowing. I don't think this gnome is just a lawyer, if I'm being honest. He's probably the one in
He
charge.
He could be both. You know? I don't
True.
know. I don't know how many lawyers you guys have met.
Not many.
Typically ain't good people.
What's a lawyer?
Someone
As
who works with the law.
I facepalm and was like, oh my god, these people. I was like, I think Saul and I might need to have a conversation with Sleeping Beauty over here.
Aslan, what were you going to say?
I'm gonna be sensible.
Aslan was going to say something.
Yeah, go ahead.
No? So
Well, if we
thinks that
got-
might be sensible.
If we got everything done up here, how about we get the hell out of here with these folks? Lula, did you bring a wagon? You brought a wagon, right?
You know,
I think we came on
Saul?
foot, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, but Lula brought the wagon, surely.
Wink, wink, hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Say
yes,
Lula
something,
said,
yes.
Lula said no. But what
Okay.
Lula did do was Lula and Al rode in on skinkers.
Yeah.
Just to expedite their travel.
All right. Well, then we'll just hog tie these two,
Yeah.
load up, head back to
So-
pause.
So while they're tying them up, I think John would like to go further through the room and check the bookshelf and the couch.
Okay?
Maybe see if there's any loose floorboards or something.
Okay. Please roll me an investigation check.
And also, Nick, I'm sorry, DM. I want to go to every room, and I am gonna just toss every room so it looks like that this place was trying to be burglarized.
Okay, every room except for the 2 rooms that you guys have keys for, which you guys have keys for, are locked.
Yeah,
Saul has
I
the
think
keys.
he would probably. I think Saul would probably just try to stop him and be like, "No, she's asleep. There's no witnesses. We just clean up in here. That'd be easier. Just clean up in here and get out of here. We might as well just take the chest with us. You know,
Hmm. Yep. Okay.
that'll raise less questions than all that. You know, maybe we'll leave a note. Say, hey, sorry, we had to bring the chest with us. Here's so much gold to cover it.
So I got nat 20 on my investigation roll for a total of 21.
I
Nice.
thought you would. I saw the excitement. So, the first thing you notice from the books is that they are rather dusty. This is a bookshelf that doesn't see much use.
Mostly decorative. Huh?
Most decorative, it seems that most of the guests who come and stay by the ranch aren't the most reading sort. But, saying that, it seems that several of them have been taken and put back since you've been here. As well as that, what you do notice is a envelope placed between some of the books. And within that envelope is something, if you'll choose to take it, but it seems to be signed from the PIG to their contractor. That's what it says, to contractor.
Yeah, 100%. He would take it, but he wouldn't open it quite yet.
Okay.
And anything else? The books that seemed disturbed, he would open them and quickly flip through them to see if there's anything hidden between pages or inside the book.
One seems to be Locken's Poems of Love. Another seems to be Journeys of the Frontier by one Mr. Ronald Ranger.
Hey,
It seems they are the more dime novelish and the more fantasy / poetry of the books. It seems that these books have actually been read. And as you flick through the pages, what you notice are small little teardrops on the more heartwarming of some. And sorry, you rolled a nat 20, man. I'm gonna go in depth on this one. Like you just you flick through the books, you notice that they're like well read and the corners are folded over. You know, it seems that someone has deeply cared for these books.
Yeah, the murderous gnome is a sensitive man.
No, I
That's
think
great.
that
We can use that against him. We can use that against him during the interrogation. That's a good find, John. Thank you very much. Why don't you hand that over to me? I want to make this my magnum opus, I think.
oh,
Joy. He hands him over with a smile. Anything else from the couch or the loose floor or any loose floorboards?
So I just want to correct on the letter. Did I say that it's to the PIG from contractor? Just to confirm that one. It was the other way around. I think I said it the wrong way around.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was my bad. It was to the PIG from their contractor.
Okay.
What you notice on the couch is a whole bunch of fur, as well as the fact that it seems like the whole couch has been disturbed, as well as slightly broken, and the one end seems to be wiggly. It looks like the small figure was sleeping on the bed, while the large figure was sleeping on the couch. And when you examine the floorboards, what you notice is that the inn's floors are rather damaged. And then you pull out a small piece of paper, which seems to have just sort of been haphazardly tucked underneath the bed, almost as if it didn't intend to be found, and it was not meant to be there initially.
Okay. He'll tuck that away for later perusal as well, and that's it. That's the all of his investigating of the room. He looks around
Okay.
and says, "I think I've cleared I found most things to be found in here. You should tidy things up and
That's
get out of
great.
here.
Can I get a handful of that gold, please?
Can we do this later after we've left?
Well,
the
I
client?
just it doesn't need to be much. I want to leave a note for.
Oh, sure.
lady.
He goes and he sticks his hand into his coat and he pulls out a handful of coins, probably like 10 gold coins, and he pours them into Saul's hand.
Saul's going to write
As
his
you reach,
resignation
okay,
letter.
no, write your resignation letter 100%. But as you reach into the thing to pull out 10 gold, this is a fat pile of gold.
Yeah, I mean, he had already shoveled it into his bag of holding.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. But like, as you reach into each bag, like each bag, you reach and grab 10 gold. Seems to be at least 50 gold plus in each bag.
Okay.
They're stacked. You guys have collected the bounty.
Yeah, we should skip town after this. He's gonna take that 10 gold and just write his resignation letter, thanking her for the opportunity. But he's been hired by the representatives of the PIG, and he felt bad, so he was gonna give her part of his headhunting fee, and he has gone out with them to somewhere, and he doesn't suspect they'll be back. And that's what the letter says in some gold.
Nice. Done.
And he just leaves that on the counter next to her.
Okay, I love it. My only thing that I would say is whatever you're going to write in that note, please write it down in a note and then send it over so that I can look at it for later reference.
Okay.
Yeah. Beyond that, what would everybody else like to do?
I think we're done.
Get
I
out
think
of
we're just
there.
gonna pack up the mounts and try and make away with these two unconscious people and the chests.
Yeah,
I don't know, maybe we'll throw a sheet over them or something while they're on the skinkers.
Yeah.
There is no throwing a sheet over them while they're on the skinkers unless you want to wrap them up in a carpet, of which there are several in the inn, to be
We
fair.
should wrap them up with the carpet in their room.
Yeah, there's a carpet in their room. There's also several bed sheets in their room.
That carpet will come in
bigger.
handy later too, I think.
No, don't go there.
What do you mean go where?
I don't like that implication of what you're saying with the carpet.
You know how expensive carpet is? If you can get a free carpet, you absolutely should.
Oh, that's fine. That may be true, but are you sure you're not linking using the carpet with the body after you've done your thing?
Lula, I think you've read too many crime novels. I don't know what you're talking about. That's dark. It's a dark place.
Jokes on you. I haven't read enough, so I know I'm telling the truth.
You could use it for that. Yeah, I think it would be smart to have one.
Woo! I knew it.
Spicy.
Murder. Anyway, let's wrap them up.
Saul proceeds to roll these guys up in a big old carpet. He does it with an efficiency that's unnerving to the rest of the party.
Yeah, no, it is unnerving. The fact that Saul knows so efficiently how to deal with an unconscious body should be concerning to everybody, right?
Indeed.
Guys, who's
Do you mind picking this up? You and
Alexa is talking.
Strongest.
It's not me.
Diego's.
Not me.
Not me.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, so it was Diego.
The stream can't hear, don't worry.
Yeah, we're
Okay,
good.
that's cool.
Okay, good.
I think I look at Saul as he wrapped the bodies in the carpet.
Mm-hmm.
It's like this is Saul. Looks like you've done this type of work many times over, have you?
Yeah. I've moved around a lot.
Really?
Yes,
Ever been to the Delta?
I've been all over. What do I know
Right.
about the Delta? Did that ring any bells in my head?
Over your long career, no bells in particular.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been around Delta, I guess.
Hmm.
Why?
What? I'm just asking. I'd like to get to know my teammates. That is all.
Did you lose any carpet thereabouts, Delta?
Oh. Well, if I did, I know who to call. Better call Saul.
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah.
Any carpet I got a hold of in Delta, you probably don't want anymore.
Uh, I'll keep that in mind, Mr. Saul.
Unless you want them in the color red, that is.
Yeah, well, it doesn't stay very pretty red for too long.
As Havel walks away, he cracks his neck, but he's really clenching his fists right now.
I want an insight check. In case it's not clear, Saul is definitely trying to agitate him because he's been giving him weird vibes for the last 24 hours.
Okay. Okay. To be fair, you're not inside checking on anything. Havel, as far as I can tell, you're not persuading, deceiving. There is no role that you're making against Saul. Saul, you have passive insight of 16 at the moment, don't you?
Yeah.
You can roll for it as well, but what exactly are you trying to glean from Havel right now? Please tell me.
What I'm trying to glean from Havel is he's been asking me kind of weird questions like this multiple times, and then this particular case, it was about a specific spot after he asked me about how good I am with disposing bodies. So I'm trying to put two and two together, and I was kind of joking around about it to see if I could get a rise out of him. And he did demonstrate that. So the insight check is to kind of notice if he's the crick in the neck and the signs of agitation. And if I can read further into that, that'd be cool too.
Okay, then please roll your insight check. With the passive being 15, I don't know.
Passive is 16.
16, sorry, my bad. Yeah, I just said this.
So I guess if you want to do it this way, we could say with the passive 16, he does notice the body language, and then maybe if I roll well enough with the insight check, I could maybe piece together that, I don't know, maybe I killed somebody he knew or something.
Let's see what you roll, huh?
Okay, that's a... Ooh, I like that. That's a 25.
25.
Yeah, 19 on the die.
Havel, insight. To be fair, Saul is haunted by this shit, is he not?
He is haunted by it.
He is, right?
Mhm.
So, would, without ever having seen you, as we know how it goes, right? He can see the quivering of your body. He can see your hand shaking as you walk away. He can see your entire body tensed up, ready to fight, angry. He can see the raw emotion on your face before you turn away. The anger, the grimace, the scowl, but also the snarl, and also maybe perhaps, if not through the mask, of course, but he can see the entire body language of Havel placing himself before he turns around. With such a high roll, Havel, it's up to you. What would Saul be able to remember and glean from the insight of seeing Havel's reaction?
Depending how many trips to Delta he has done, or how many jobs.
Understand? Okay. So understand this. Saul had a long career, and in Saul's long career, what happened Fuck, man, it's so hard not to give anything away. Oh my goodness.
Okay, you know what?
In Saul's long career, just understand that this was one thing on. This was a job.
Yeah,
Job.
he was on job. So you'll know that Havel is like really, really unnerved and really extremely agitated. I mean, it's getting to a point where that reaction at the final flight. Yeah, flying is not even an option now, and you know
Has to
that
turn away because otherwise there's going to be some hands thrown.
there'll be another initiative to be rolled. So what's you could tell that he's making every effort in not being aggressive.
Okay.
And the short time that you know him, normally he's a cool customer, but he's losing his cool right now. He's about to break.
Right. Okay. That checks out. I'll just leave it at that.
And he just walks away. He's like he's
Saul will,
trying. Okay.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. I am trying to keep my composure. We're still in the middle of the night, and we're still in the main part of the city. So he's trying to make sure that it's a mission success and not a mission failure. We got this far, and we're just trying to see everything through until we get to the farm.
Sounds good. Saul's going to finish tying up the people, wrapping them up in the carpet, loading them up on the slinkers.
Cool.
And who's going to ride on the slinkers?
I'll ride on one.
Will you? All right. John, why don't you walk with me?
Sounds good.
All right.
Was everyone depending on me? That sucks. I'm sorry, guys.
No, okay, we've been role playing this whole time.
Okay, that's great because that's what I expect of you. Because you're all
we've got
decent individuals and you know what's expected of you.
That's right.
Okay.
We're good employees of Quest.
What did I miss? Right, you guys are great employees. If only I paid you anything.
If only we got paid a single red cent.
Oh, it's okay.
Damn communists, you know.
Mm-hmm.
We were told that we're going to get, we got fat contracts and, everything will be back paid eventually.
Yeah, everything's going to be all right.
Yeah.
Every little thing is gonna be all right. Yeah, that sounds about right. So anyway, what did I miss? Let's get serious.
We got people. We got
Havel, you were shaking and walking away from Saul because them was fighting words. And how was the roleplay resolved?
Saul let him walk away and took note of it.
And what did you take note of, may I ask specifically? Because
that this is probably someone that he's hurt.
That sounds about right.
Yep.
And if we leave it at there, you guys now have the two individuals tied up. You now have the bar under lock and key. How would you like to proceed?
I wanted to load them up on the slinkers, and then John and I were going to walk back and let Lula and I guess Havel ride the slinkers.
There's two skinkers.
Yeah.
And you can put the two on one and ride the others home. That's fair. Everybody would like to walk back to the branch, and you're able to do that, taking the prisoners back with you. I think it's probably.
I would like to talk to John on the way back, if that's possible.
Mm-hmm.
So Saul would come up to John, and John would be able to infer that he intends to speak to him alone. So he would slow his walking pace and allow themselves to trail behind the party.
Mm-hmm.
And then he would give him a look and telepathically ask him, "So what's on your mind?"
Where'd you, I'm meaning to ask, where'd you pick up that Havel fella?
Well, it was back at the bathhouse in Delta City.
All
He
right.
was one of the performers over there. But initially, he was contracted as a spy by that curly-haired halfling, Donnie, to spy on us for some reason. I tried figuring out what his angle was, and he says he just wants to accompany heroes and tell their stories to the world. I'm not sure if I entirely believe that, but I think he can be convinced to help us if he's not doing so already.
He's been acting real funny around me.
Yeah, his behavior has always been suspicious, if I'm being honest.
His behavior has always been suspicion.
Yeah,
He got
and there's definitely a lot that he's not telling us.
well, I think it's
That's why he
between
reacts violently
between
whenever.
you and me. I think it's about to come to a head because I think he may have had family up in Delta.
Why? Would that be a big thing? Or would that be an issue?
I've killed a lot of people in Delta.
Killed people? Like, what kind of people?
Anybody that the Red Reverends did not take a liking to, I killed for them.
It's kind of fucked up.
It is kind of fucked up. I don't disagree with you. There's a reason why I'm not a Red Reverend anymore.
Is that why you were getting all tricky happy when we were in town?
Yeah, I thought that was clear. Was that not clear?
Well, you mentioned
sorry, I nearly spluttered.
you mentioned them burning people alive within their own homes. I thought that was some kind of Inquisition operation or something. I didn't know you were sneaking into people's homes in the dead of night and shooting them in the head or something of that sort.
Yeah, no, you're right. Someone that would burn someone alive, they'd probably just draw the line right there and never do anything else bad.
Yeah. Look, I
No.
never
No, that's not how that works.
I never know all the gory details.
Burning people alive is about one of the worst things you could do.
Jeez.
And everything leading up to it is just, that's just dressing.
True. But either way, you should show to him that you've turned a new leaf and you're not that man anymore. And that you regret the things that you've done. You should have a conversation with him, but I think it'd be best if you did it in earnest and with honesty. Be truthful with him, and I think he'll accept it.
You think so?
Yeah, perhaps ask for him to be, in turn, truthful with you. I would love to know what he's about, really.
Right. So that's great and all, but you know that I don't do honesty too well.
Yeah, it can take practice.
It can take practice. I think that now's not a great time to practice. Is my main concern.
Not at this very moment, but once we've had a quiet moment at the ranch, you might have a good opportunity.
Right.
But if you need my help with anything, if you need to check his mind once more, just let me know.
I think it'd be good for you to act as a mediator, because I suspect that this is a man wounded by grief, and such men do not. They're dangerous.
They don't let go easily, huh?
No.
I imagine you
No,
would know.
they don't. They don't let go easy, and it does not. They don't make it easy to go easy on them either.
I'll partake. Just let me know when you're ready.
In the interest of nobody dying, I think it would be good for you to act as mediator.
Maybe we should do this over drinks. Loosen things up a little bit.
Yeah, alcohol tends to make everything better. Grief, anger,
Oh,
just trickles away, and
it also tends to bring the truth out, don't it?
that is true enough.
As you guys march
As
along, you
the
eventually
truth-
do make your
truth-
way back to the ranch.
The truth here might be the main problem.
As
That's
you
my-
make your way back to the ranch, you guys are called over. And it appears that there seems to be some commotion taking place. Whatever was happening the evening before, and whatever was happening before Lula and Al departed, Pa seems to be putting out a literal fire where the sheep shed is. And you guys notice this and start rushing towards it. And as you start rushing towards it, I think that's what I'd like to end the episode. So
Right.
thank you so much to everyone who's been watching along. We really appreciate all of the views. We got up to like 10 this time. It was fantastic. If you've enjoyed, please do follow us. We are so close to 50 followers, which is all we need to be Twitch affiliated. And once we become Twitch affiliated, our eldritch entity that gives us magical powers will finally give us status which will allow us to cast Eldritch Blast, I think that's what we get at that point. I don't
Fingers
know.
crossed.
No, we'll
Fingers
receive
crossed, right?
power, and then nobody can stop us.
Nobody will ever stop us. But in order to achieve that, we need the power of the algorithm. So please do give us a follow. And once this is uploaded on YouTube, a follow and a like and all of those good things. If you enjoyed the episode, though, we will be back next week, same time, same place. Thank you all so much for watching. And we'll see you next week on Quest and Quill, Facing the Frontier. Good evening, everybody. May all your rolls be natural 20s.
Safe travels.